Hello darlings, welcome here, I think. If you don't like it, why do you watch? Why are you watching this video? So yeah, today's topic is books I loved to read as a kid. I've been trying to make this video for months, maybe even almost a year, but it's always turned out terrible. So I'm gonna try to do it now and try to do it right. Please make it be good this time because I don't want to have to do this again. I can actually not remember the book that actually got me into reading. It's out of my brain and I didn't have the book, it was a school library book. And I've been trying to really think about what it is, but I can't get myself to do it. It's gone in my memory. So yeah, now I'm gonna talk about books that I actually do remember as a kid. I read a lot, at least during my teens, but I can't remember what I've been reading. So that's why I need Goodreads. Not sponsored. Why have I been sponsored? This book list is not a particular order, it's just what I've been remembering. It's like 7 books, I think. Let's just get into the video, okay? I'm getting tired of this video because I've been reading this script for 4 times now and I'm like, no, I'm just gonna ramble on as usual. Number 1, The Vanished by Celia Reese. This was actually the one I got into horror the most. Like, started to want to read horror. Before that I was like, no, I don't like horror, it's scary. But then I read this book and I was like, oh yeah, horror is my thing, horror is my bae. Do you say bae anymore? I don't know. As you may know or may not know, Stephen King is one of my favorite authors, but Celia Reese were actually one that got me into the horror genre. I don't remember much about this book series. I don't remember much about this book. I remember the kids disappeared. That's about it. But if you are a kid and you want to get into horror, but you don't really want to start with something as scary as Stephen King, then perhaps start with The Vanished by Celia Reese. Number 2, yeah, The Ranger's Apprentice by John Flanagan. Did I say that name right? Flanagan. Yes. The book series I have not finished yet. I love these books and I've been rereading some of them. They're not really my thing anymore, but they're still good. And I would really recommend it for younger people if you want to read something fantasy. Number 3. Now this is a book series I cannot read again. I tried, but it's a bit too cringe for me. It's the Saga of Darren Shan by Darren Shan. It's about vampires, and if you like vampires and if you're like 13 to maybe even 12 to 15, I recommend these books. But beyond that point, they're kind of a bit cringe. But if you like them, great, because I actually thought they was very good when I actually read them. So if you like vampires and don't like Twilight, this is a book for you. They are a different kind of vampire, and I have no problem with different kind of vampires. That's not why I'm bashing Twilight. Twilight is just very badly written and has a very bad message and has... It's just bad. It's just bad. I don't remember much about this plot either, so I'm sorry about that. But if you are a kid, I can recommend them. I'm sorry, I have a terrible memory and it's because I'm like... Sorry. Number 4. This is for the Swedish audience I have. But because I couldn't find a translation to English, I'm sorry, but this is a Swedish book, but I really love this book, so I want to talk about it a lot. It's called The Femte Systern by Morten Sandén. If you are Swedish, I do really recommend this book. I think there's a second book as well that I haven't read. But if you like Norse mythology and you like a bit the North kind of wizards, not wizard, but kind of those kind of fantasy, and it's a bit dark, kind of, yeah, I like that. It's really good. It's really, really good. I found the book at the secondhand store and I bought it and read it and it's so good. I want to read it again. But if you're Swedish, recommend The Femte Systern. The Femte Systern is number 5. Wintercraft by Jenna Burtonshaw. yeah. I don't know why I can't pronounce these names. This is a book series of 3. I read them all, I have them all. As previously, I can't say much about the plot because I don't remember the plot that well. Not because they're bad, not because they're mediocre or anything, just because I have bad memory. But I do say I recommend number 6. Artemis Fowl by Ian Colfer. I just finished the book series. I first started the books years ago, a teen as usual, and then the bookstore stopped selling those books, and I was like, oh, what do I do now? So years later, I found all the books except for the last book in a secondhand store. So I bought everyone that I didn't have and just brought them home and I read them. And then I realized, shit, there is an 8th book. Huh? And I bought it now for Christmas for myself. And I read it. And it's good. It's good. It's so good. I'm crying. The book series is gone. It's done. It's done. Do you know the feeling when you read a book series for such a long time and suddenly it's over? There's no more. And you just want to cry. And so yeah, the story is about Artemis Fowl, who is a child genius who's trying to capture... Oh my god, what do you say that in English? Goblins and stuff? Elves and stuff? The fairy world? Okay, let's just say fairy world. So he's trying to capture a fairy person, and he succeeded. And then that's what's happening. It's kind of like a criminal book. It's kind of like a detective book, but for kids. It's really good. I really loved it. It was a good concept and it's so good. Number 7, and it's the last book series, which is a book I've already talked about, which is The Belgrade by David Eddings. An amazing book series and I love it so much. Everyone else loved Harry Potter as a kid. I love The Belgrade. So good. So if you want to know more about that book series, I suggest you go to the Belgrade's video that I made a long time ago. Because it's probably very confusing in that video, but I'm gonna try to remake it one day in the future. I also feel like that book series needs more love. It needs a lot more love than it's getting. So, I think that was all. It's gonna be very rambly because I'm sick and I'm not really thinking that well. Sorry. All my videos forever will be rambly. Thank you for watching. I might do another one of these videos later in the future when I remember more books that I read as a kid. Because I think I have one more book series that I read as a kid. Oh yeah, that series. I'm gonna take it in another video. For now, thank you for watching. See ya, darlings.